Welcome to Somerset Weekly Wrap-Up for the week of November 25th to December 1st. A special town meeting will be held on Monday, December 6th, starting at 6 p.m. in the Performing Arts Center at Somerset Berkeley Regional High School. Some of the articles that voters will be asked to approve include putting $2.725 million from free cash into the operating budget to buy down the tax rate, $70,000 for a utility vehicle for the fire department, $15,400 for bulletproof vests for the police department, an additional $60,000 for unanticipated legal expenses ranging from legal ads associated with invitations for bids, employment ads, and legal services related to zoning matters, $70,000 to repair and renovate the South Somerset Fire Station building, $12,000 for organizing, archiving, and disposing of town records, transferring control of town-owned land off of Wilbur Avenue to the Board of Selectmen to sell or lease the property or a portion of it for the primary use of agriculture, $13,520 for software for accounting, $5,000 for sand at Pierce Beach, $250,000 for capital repairs to the elementary schools and middle school, $2 million for engineering services for the water and sewer departments that will help to make projects done at the water and sewer plants eligible for grant funding, and $25,000 for a nonprofit group to pay for fireworks, police, fire, and highway services for the Spirit of Somerset Family Fun Day. The article for the school department asked for $250,000, but the Somerset School Committee is planning to amend that amount to $400,000 on town meeting floor. With COVID numbers rising in Somerset recently, voters are being asked to wear masks at this special town meeting. 8 proposals have been made for the town's Community Preservation Act funds. The proposals include replacing playgrounds at the Southfield Complex, AmVets, and Somerset Village Waterfront Park, renovations to the building that the concession stand is in at the Southfield Complex, reconfiguring the Pottersville baseball field for younger players, rebuilding a backstop, dugouts, and bullpens at the Ashton Sports Complex, and restoring the facade, trim, and building envelope of the Swansea Friends Meeting House on Prospect Street. A proposal has been made to restore the outside woodwork, remove lead paint, and repaint trim and ornamental woodwork on the former Pottersville School building that is about 100 years old. A committee made up of representatives from different boards in town will evaluate the proposals and make recommendations to voters at next May's annual town meeting, where they will have the final say on whether the projects go forward. The Somerset Fire Department will be offering booster shots and first doses of vaccine at a drive-through clinic to be held at the fire station located at 475 County Street on December 11th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. The entrance will be at the rear of the fire station. It can be accessed through Clifford Holland Road. Moderna vaccine will be available for those who are 18 years old and older and have received their second dose of Moderna or Pfizer at least 6 months ago, or the Johnson & Johnson vaccine at least 2 months before. First dose candidates are also welcome. Those who come to the clinic should bring a driver's license, insurance card, vaccine card, and masks. All participants must pre-register prior to arrival by going to the link, which can be found on the town's webpage. The Selectmen on Wednesday authorized interim town administrator Michael Gallagher to issue a request for qualifications for consultants that could help the town in its search for a permanent town administrator. Gallagher said there are 4 or 5 firms in the area that do this type of work, and he will reach out to them. Town Administrator Richard Brown retired last Friday. Interim Town Administrator Michael Gallagher said he had a vendor do a demonstration of how software would work for online permitting for the town that would allow people to apply for permits on their computers as opposed to coming into the town office building. Gallagher said he had a follow-up conversation with town employees about the online permitting and said most of the comments were positive. He said there were some concerns and questions. He said the online permitting would be phased in, starting with some departments and then adding others. He said the town and people who apply for electrical, plumbing, and building permits would save time with the online permitting. He said it would also save money for the town. Gallagher said online permitting has worked well in other communities. Selectman Kathy Souza said she has used online permitting in another town and said it works well. Selectman Alan Smith said online permitting will be a huge benefit for the town and contractors. The Selectmen on Wednesday approved of a contract with Environmental Strategies and Management Incorporation to clean up a brownfield at 3280 County Street, where there used to be a gas station and used car lot. Gallagher said the company would be cleaning up gas that got into the soil on the site, and then the town could sell the property, which would bring more tax revenue into town. When the town sells the property, Gallagher said the town would have to pay back the Mass Development Brownfield Grants Program that is providing money to help pay for the contractor that is cleaning up the site. The Selectmen on Wednesday also approved of a contract for $655,595 to replace the Almy Road culvert. Selectman Chair Lon Lawless said the price for the project has gone up over $100,000. Lawless said once the culvert is replaced, Almy Road can be repaved. He said that road is in dire need of paving. Interim Town Administrator Michael Gallagher said Somerset could join a purchasing group that purchases items such as materials that highway departments use and chemicals for the water department in volume, saving the town money. The name of the group is the Southeastern Regional Services Group. Gallagher said he would get more information to the selectmen about the types of materials the group purchases. Somerset's Winterfest holiday event will be held this Sunday, December 5th from noon to 6 p.m. in the Slades Ferry Avenue area of town. The event will feature ice skating on a synthetic rink, a life-size snow globe where families can take photos, food trucks, gingerbread cookie decorating, free hot chocolate, a visit from Santa and Mrs. Claus, caroling, performances of scenes from A Christmas Carol, letters to Santa, and face painting, a Grinch storyteller, train rides, and other activities. State Representative Patricia Haddad has donated 8 trees for the event that will be decorated by school children. School committee member Victor Machado has donated some plain ornaments that children can decorate and then put on the trees. Parking will be in the field near the Grace Bible Church as well as in Arthur Chick Marchand Junior Memorial Park. Those that park in the field near the church will be in walking distance of the site where the event will be held. A police officer will direct traffic so people can safely cross the street. There will be a shuttle bus taking people from the park to the site of the event. Fisher Bus Company has donated the use of a bus and a driver for the shuttle bus. In sports, 4 players from the Somerset Berkeley Regional High School football team were named South Coast Conference All-Stars. They include running back Dylan Rodriguez, Alex Pavo, and Tyler Sanford, who both play on the offensive and defensive lines, and center Matt Poirier. Somerset resident Joyce Healy has Parkinson's disease, diabetes, and has suffered 2 strokes, but she does not let that stop her from brightening up the days of other people. Healy has been using her artistic skills to make greeting cards that she gives to people in nursing homes, assisted living facilities, and even people she just sees in a store or at the library. She wants the cards to help people enjoy their day. Joyce's husband, Paul Healy, said his wife fractured her right arm when she fell because of her Parkinson's disease. So because she is right-handed, she had to learn how to draw with her left hand. He said his wife did not start drawing until after she had a stroke, but she is producing about 10 cards a day. Thank you for tuning in to Somerset Weekly Wrap-Up. We will see you next week with news from around Somerset.